I've been traveling around Portugal for almost 2 weeks. From the beach towns of the Algarve, famous tourist destinations like Porto, and historical cities like Évora. Portugal has blown me away. It's been great to see so much of this beautiful country. I am now in Lisbon, Portugal's hilly capital city. Follow along this Lisbon series as I focus on each of this beautiful city's district per episode. Playlist is down below so you can continue the journey along the diverse towns of Portugal. It is a 45 VR73. Oh, that's him. We are taking a risk at this place if it's open or not because every information says Google closed, Facebook. Hey, that's all right. Every information is giving us different information.
We're starting our day at Mercado de Baita.
Baita is in downtown and one of the most elegant part of the city, which is really an excellent way to rise up from a terrible past as they have suffered during the 1755 Great Lisbon earthquake. What did we get, Wade?
Ham and cheese sandwich.
How about me?
And a sausage platter. Because she loves the sausage.
How much are they both?
Mine was $7.50 and yours was
12 euros, yeah. We were supposed to share one sandwich, but then the couple that ordered before us got some sausages and I got jealous, so we got
Food
that.
envy is real.
Then we got that instead. And now there's heaps. I thought, oh, maybe they got a medium size, but no, this is the small size. There's a lot of this one. And they are clearly open. They are open on a Tuesday. So if you ever want to go here on a weekday, maybe just double check their Facebook. That maybe that's probably more of the source of truth rather than what's on Google.
Shout out to Herson who told us it was closed.
As well, yeah. Our friend was like, oh, it's only open on weekends. Absolutely wrong. But let's try the blood sausage here. I'm gonna go for this one instead. He gave me some extra ones. He's so nice.
Really?
Yeah. I have to say though that the blood sausage from Victor Churchill in Sydney is still elite. Like that is so good. This is pretty good too, better than the one yesterday. But not yesterday, better than the one in Sintra, but I still like the one in Sydney so much. Can we take photos?
You can without a flash.
Yes, okay.
Filming is not allowed.
And we just finished the it's the Archaeological Museum, which is actually sponsored by, not this bag, by Millennium CP bag. And I was wondering why it was such an amazing, very modern, here it is, Millennium BCP. Why was it such it looked like very much well funded, and it is indeed sponsored by the bank, and it's free entry. You gotta book online though because they only do a guided tour for 45 minutes, but we were there for about an hour. I highly recommend it. It's definitely a good starting point for exploring Baxia because it explains a lot of what I've read. It's explained a little bit more about the earthquake and the Pombaline reconstruction post that earthquake. So definitely a good one to do before you walk around. We found the shopping district, and that is part of today because we actually don't have. Well, it's now an elegant part of the fancy part of the city, right? And that includes shopping, which we're gonna do, of course. Zara is always cheaper in Europe, especially in Spain, but it's the closest we can get to, so we're gonna check it out. Let's go. What is 40 euros? 70?
Their currency here.
It's not 60, it's like 70. What is it? Told people, like, but if I have it altered, the print will have to be cut off.
You cut off half the face.
Oh well. You can remove it. It's a button. You reckon I'm a medium. I'll try it.
You cannot hide it, I'm watching you go back and forth like a creature in a zoo, unsure of what you ought to do. Now I'm telling you,
I got just two things.
you're a dog looking good in the car, so good in the car.
We are now at King Pedro IV Square, otherwise known as Theo Square. This has been one of Lisbon's or Portugal's main squares since the Middle Ages, and it is very busy right in the heart of shopping and dining, and there is a museum all the way there in the end. We just walked past the Santa Justa lift. We are going that way now. I'm not really that keen to ride it, but rather really see it from the low up the top. So let's go.
We've seen it from up the top.
That way. Yeah, when?
The other day when we were bar hopping. This is the most famous lift or elevator in Portugal. It connects the downtown with Chiado.
This was built by, I have a cheat sheet because I could never pronounce this, Raul Mesnier de Pondard, which I probably definitely butchered. He was a disciple of Gustav Eiffel, hence the similarity to the Eiffel Tower. If we zoom in a little bit closer, you'll see the metalworks are very similar to a filigree detail. So that is a jewelry style that is very popular here in Portugal. In fact, I am on the hunt for one today. Hopefully we can get one. And that's it. As I said earlier, I'm just happy to see it, not necessarily keen to ride it. We've got friends who've also been pickpocketed in this area, so you need to be careful. We are inching closer to the water a bit to see the Lisbon's, one of Lisbon's, or one of Portugal's, if not the largest plaza here in Portugal. It is 175 by 175 meters, and it's heading closer to the water. The weather is so nice at the moment. We've been blessed. It definitely recovered from yesterday's torrential rain. It is now a little bit cloudy, windy enough, and
I like how they rebuilt this part of the city after the earthquake.
yeah.
It's all just very straight, orderly.
Grid. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I like the
that's
grid
the
layout.
architecture that the pit. Oh, I took a photo of it. I will put it in here. But if you walk around Baxia, it was that it starts with letter P. I do apologize. I forgot the name. Is the style? Is what they call the architecture around. This was the park that we have drove past from the airport, heading to our first night's hotel in Lisbon, and we drove past it the other night as well. It definitely is a wow.
It looks really nice with the lights
100%
at night as well.
at night. Totally. Right now it's filled with people. Looks like it's a meeting point for a lot of the tour groups.
Yeah, all the tour groups.
You got restaurants all around the sides of it, and you've got that river in front.
And bring sunnies. With
Yeah,
all
it's
the white, it is
bright.
very bright.
We decided not to bring any because we were thinking it's gonna be cloudy today. Instantly regret that the moment we got off our Uber. We are at the river point now. I don't know if you can hear, but hopefully you can. I almost danced with aunties, get some groove in.
By almost, she means she did.
I did not. Well, it wasn't full on. Be careful when you sit by the river in light pants because I look like I shot myself.
We found snacks because Mario wants a Parmesan cheesecake.
Mine was for 50 euros. It comes with 2 tiny slices, but it looks and smells amazing. Parmesan cheesecake. It does look like Parmesan. the first cheesecake with a texture of the cheesecake that I'm used to. I like this one. No wonder this is highly recommended. And we don't want to have a big lunch. We just want a snack. Because you gotta wait till the end. We're gonna have a big ass dinner tonight. So cute. We are now walking, you guessed it, uphill.
No stairs.
Uphill, but no stairs to find my filigree jewelry. There's a particular store I want to go into. Apparently they make really good quality filigree jewelry. They have such history. And it's hot. I want to hide in the shade. But also the store building is just immaculate, beautiful, and I'd love to see it and I'd love to show it to you.
Before I make this mess, we had a good thing, but I threw it away.
It's like a dress for the show.
Too blind to see, you're the only one who truly cared about.
Happy!
All right, so we came for a traditional Portuguese necklace.
Jewelry, yeah.
And
We stopped by this little cute shop called Coconut Pink.
And we bought 17 pieces of
She counted
swimwear.
17, but we'll see. Everything is 50% off in this store. It's so cute. They buy all these textiles, and on the first floor, they can actually custom make your own swimwear. I got so much. I might do an unboxing in the end, but
Yeah, this is another
it's
bikini
really, how
try
much
on
was it?
haul.
Like 355 euros for 17 pieces.
Because the store's half off at the moment.
I reckon they're just always off. I think they just always.
Well, summer's ending as well.
True, true.
So they may be closing down for winter because nobody
No,
wants
no one closes out for
nobody
winter.
wants bikinis in winter.
We've been to this store, we're gonna skip it because the next one is
we
going
have
to be
actually.
We have been to this one.
I said we have actually.
Yeah.
So we keep walking.
I'm getting dehydrated though. It's right to this glove store right here that is so tiny. You can only fit 4 customers at any given time. But we're not there to buy gloves. We are here to buy the filigree jewelry. The metal, silver. Can I try? Yes. How much this one? It's nice. However,
Don't break it.
I'm just trying to let it stand like a bit. That's more mad, the 60. Because out of everything, yeah, so that's 1100 again. This is what I have been waiting for. We are going to go back to Lisbon. It's a 2 Michelin star here in Lisbon. They have jewelry set menus and they do a la carte as well. They have the classic set menu and they have evolution. We're doing the evolution. It's all about fantastic history and I can't wait to try it. Not gonna lie, Belcanto is the most expensive restaurant that I've dined in, but it's also one of the best. So if you are going to Lisbon and love food, then you gotta check it out. I'll show you why. As always with fine dining, we started with the snacks and they are usually my favorite. And Belcanto did not disappoint. A lot of seafood, but they do have non-seafood options as well. Another sign of a good restaurant is quality bread. Belcanto will not only give you quality bread, they will give you a myriad of options plus multiple spread to use that are one of the best spread, butter, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever had in my life. The Evolution menu is a 19-course menu. Some people would take a break in the middle of it, go for a walk, just so they can keep carrying on. I barely had to take a break, but I was so full, my dress became tight. It's all worth it in the end. Because the Evolution menu is the one that you have to get. It showcases the story of the restaurant and the chef. Although it is a lot, if you do it at least once, then you would have taken that off. They, of course, do a wine pairing and also a non-alcoholic pairing, which is an extra payment, and we went for the non-alcoholic It may be fine dining, but it could also be not for the faint of heart, because this one right here is a pigeon. It's the first time I've had one, and I have to say that I quite like it. And when I say that the restaurant showcases the story of the chef, this is what I mean. It's quite interactive and fun in a way that they give you this napkin, which is basically a cutout sleeve, which you can put on as you start dessert. And what it shows is that when the chef was a young boy, he would usually wipe his mouth with his sleeve, and it's just an ode to that memory. I have to tell you, by the time we got to dessert, I can barely breathe. My dress was so tight, but boy, there were about like 5 desserts I think that they served us, and all was pretty amazing. Towards the end, you can choose from different chocolate. I only chose like 1 or 2 because I am definitely at my brim, and that, my friends, is bel canto. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions about Baixa or bel canto, let me know in the comments. I've got the playlist for the rest of Portugal and Lisbon as well. Till next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.